There are a lot of attractive features on men that women like. Height, shoulders, muscles, teeth, then also let's not forget the legendary jawline. Guys, I never thought I would make another jawline video, and me, myself, and my background, 2016 timeframe, 2017, I've made viral jawline videos in which I've deleted so you can't even find them on YouTube anymore. But a lot of you guys have seen those jawline videos I made in the past, and I've given some iffy information, some information I'm not necessarily proud of. However, with my more maturity now, my more research, and also understanding what works and what doesn't, in this video, I'm gonna give you a full guide on how you can improve your jawline, the natural way or the enhanced way. We're gonna talk about everything, guys. This is how you get a better jawline. Subscribe, like, let's go ahead and get right into it. First, you have to understand the anatomy of the jawline. So number one, you have your jawbone. And what's more attractive is if you have an angular jawbone. Me, myself, I gotta tell myself, I am gifted by God with great jawbone genetics, meaning I have an angular sort of jawline. Some of you guys might have a rounder jawline. Everybody's jawline shape is different, but the point is we want to aim for angularity. However, if you don't have an angled jawline, that doesn't mean that you can't have a defined jawline. Those are two different points. Defined and angular are separate. If you have angular and defined, that's when you're in chat-like mode. However, if you don't have angular or any sort of angularity, the at least you want to have is a defined jawline. And how you know if your jawline is defined is if you turn to the side, you see you have a little shadow underneath that separates your jawline from your neck area. Like you don't have a jawline that connects within your skin and your chin and it looks like you have a flat face, right? We at least want a defined jawline. Now, alongside with the bone, in which we can't change, you have jaw muscles. And jaw muscles right here on the sides are called your masseteres or your masseter muscles. And these muscles, the bigger that they are, will give you more of a masculine, more dimorphic, more dominating, more attractive sort of appearance, especially from the front. Now me, myself, once again, I have really big masseter muscles. I didn't always have them. I always had an angular jawline since a kid, but whenever I hit puberty, my masseter jaw muscles grew wider this way. So once again, I am definitely blessed when it comes to jawline genetics. However, that doesn't mean I didn't try to do stuff to make it even better and or improve. And that doesn't mean that you can't try and work to do some of the things I'm gonna talk about so that you can improve yours too. Now, the most natural way and non-surgical way is to simply lower your body fat percentage. We've heard it time and time again. The reason why you probably don't have a jawline is just because you don't have a low enough body fat percentage. You need to get to ideally between 8 and 13% body fat if you want your jawline to look the best. Even me, myself, whenever I start bulking and I hit that 13, 14%, my jawline still has some definition, but overall, my face gets a bit more rounder and my jawline just looks a bit more different. So make sure that you're focusing on diet, counting calories, doing all the nutrition stuff you need to do if you really want your jawline to show. Now let's talk about facial hair manipulation. There's two things you can do. If you have a good bone structure like myself, and you got pretty good definition and just overall good bones and muscle in your jaw, you wanna make sure that you shave your facial hair or at the least keep it very, very low. I noticed me myself, whenever I grew out my beard longer or even to a medium sort of length, my jawline definition goes completely 100% away and I actually look less attractive than I do if I had some sort of stubble as I do right now. But on the vice versa, let's say you have no definition in your jaw, you're lacking in the bone genetics department, what you need to do is actually grow out your facial hair to its max capability, use minoxidil, use beard oil, take time, get a beard transplant, whatever you have to do so that you can grow a long enough beard to actually shape yourself into a Chad-like jawline. I have a friend who does this, his name is Jorge. You guys have probably seen me with him a few times, and his beard is so dense and thick that he can literally cut a jawline just from his hair. We've also seen this in Dan Blazilian. His beard is cut into a length so that it looks like he has a crazy defined jawline. So facial hair, you have two options. Cut it or grow it out and trim it into a jawline. Now, another way that I feel like really enhanced my masseter muscles whenever I was going through puberty was the fact I was doing a lot of chewing. A lot of people's diet nowadays has really given into soft food. People don't eat red meat like they used to. People aren't chewing like they used to. So with that being said, the jawline muscles development is overall significantly lower. That's why me myself, I always made sure that every week I'm chewing some sort of hard food. And I did this naturally whenever I was younger. I will always have 2-3 pieces of gum in my mouth, always. I would literally go through a pack of gum like every 2 days between the ages of 16 and about 21 years old. Every other week I had a pack of gum, and I feel like the volume of that throughout time has really helped me develop my jaw muscles. And whenever I don't chew for a very long time, I swear on everything, I notice a difference in the size of my jaw muscles. Maybe I just have really good hypertrophy genetics when it comes to my jaw muscles, but you guys can also just do some chewing too. And they now make gum that can really help with chewing. And my friend Brett Maverick, he actually sent me some of his gum. It's just very hard chewing gum. Probably get some from there. They also got mastic gum. You got beef jerky. If you don't want to chew gum, you can just buy bubble gum from the store, but make sure that it's like sugar-free and make sure that it's good for your teeth, and you don't want to do it too often, right? And you want to chew it evenly on both sides. Point is, chew more harder foods more often, and you will see better jawline development throughout time. Next method is mewing. Now, mewing in itself isn't gonna really build like any sort of jawline. It's just gonna make what you have more defined. And then also, if you're, let's say, a teenager right now, if you practice mewing, then over time, your jawline could grow to be bigger and more defined. Now, mewing, all it is about tongue posture. Proper tongue posture whenever you're just going about your daily activities, whenever you're swallowing food, and proper tongue posture allows for better facial development and better facial definition. Example, somebody who has poor tongue posture, who is fairly popular, is Michael B. Jordan, right? You look at underneath his chin, it's never really defined from the side, and it looks almost slouchy, and like his tongue is like placed not on the roof of his mouth, right? But if you notice, for me right here, bam, see my tongue posture? Or you can't see it, but since my tongue posture is good, it's helping define my jawline more. So the proper tongue posture in order to actually do this is you wanna place at the roof of your mouth, and the easy way you can get into it is just say the word king or sing. Whenever you do that, that king, where your tongue is at the end of that is where you should place your tongue. Put your teeth together, close your mouth, breathe through your nose, right? And I actually do this through pictures if I want a more defined jawline from the side profile, is that either I'll swallow, then keep my tongue rested right there, or just say the word king, and keep it right there. And it's gonna tighten up this whole area right here so that it looks more defined. Now, those were all the natural ways in order to enhance your jawline to the fullest capabilities. However, if you want surefire, immediate results, you have to do some sort of surgery and or fillers, right? In regards to surgery, you have jaw implants, in which they take a little implant right here, they'll put it on the side, kind of where your Godian angle is right there. They'll enhance your Godian angle through the implant to give you a more square sort of look, and they'll just surgically place it right there, and bam, you got a good jawline for the rest of your life, right? You don't gotta mew, you don't gotta lose body fat, you don't gotta do none of that shit if you don't want to. And actually, a lot of people in Hollywood do this. Your favorite actors, your favorite models, bro, none of them are natural. We see it all the time. People looking different, Zac Efron, Chris Hemsworth, even Thor himself has more than likely, allegedly, has gone on a jaw implant to look more masculine and look more attractive for the movie screen. Now, if you're willing to go under knife and do that, it's really not an expensive surgery. And probably if I didn't have this natural jawline, that's something I would do. Or you can do option number 2, which is filler. Filler can be used for everything, right? It can be used for more cheekbones, more jaw, more chin. Basically, think of filler like a substance that creates more volume wherever you want it to do. But with the jawline area, it can basically give it more definition in the jawline by producing more volume. And then with filler, they can also increase the width of your masseter muscles from the front view if you want that to do it too. However, keep in mind with filler that it is temporary, meaning filler usually lasts anywhere from 6 months to a year max. You're gonna have to repeatedly get it redone, and it can get expensive over a long period of time. However, that's why I feel like if you're gonna go the filler route, you might as well go the jaw implant route, so you just get permanent results for the first time. All this stuff takes money. So really, if you want a better jawline, make more money so that you can get all this stuff done, or just focus on the natural stuff and your jawline is eventually gonna enhance. And then from there, just be accepting of your own personal genetics and what God has given you. Me, myself, like I said, I'm a lucky man to have been blessed with a Chad jawline. However, If I didn't have one, I would definitely do these options, all right? That's how you do it, guys. That's the full guide. Subscribe, like for more tips just like this. Check out my Patreon if you want more tips on how to be more attractive and what I do in my day-to-day routines on how you can be more attractive too. Subscribe, like. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.